Ictinike and the Deserted Children. Ictinike kaike adiotena shishika. A grizzly bear was the ruler of a tribe that was very populous. An manto anin kahike te okajean, otankanan sheanin, omajan, akishokahi. He pitched his tent in the very center of the tribal circle. E honshiye ita ti, ke ti okan ska hi okashite, otankanan adoka. Grizzly Bear took an old man home and said as follows: Mantonin ke hebe min sha tikide antankinan. Tell them to send all the children to play, and all of them. Dake ta hikide jani shikanin ke ta shikate antan janin waukajipa. He says that you are to send the children to play, said the crier. Anan kiye she jini ke ta hikide shikanin ke ta shikate iya. Ian Yakimin K. And all went to play. Having gone to play, the grizzly bear called the old man. Antan Janin Denin Tashikate, Anin Tan Hiye Tashikate Mantonin K Bun Nashanin K. The children are troublesome to us. We send them away in order to abandon them. Shishika K Ni K Kishon Eman Ta Onkowe, Unko Kide Ti Agashin Ta On Depa. Let them remove the camp, said he. He commanded them to remove. He said that you are to remove, said the old man. Iye pa di hankana oti tan iye nan. E hon akashina pa ta di hankanan. Nan kiye she jini ke ta di hankanan iya shanin ke. And they took down all their tents suddenly, and they made the horses carry them. Antan dai hebidayo jani itawe kiti nashdahi. Antan kayawe kishonka akanin ke king pa. All rode horses. They made no trail, scattering. They fled. They hid from the children. Ani akin na kishonki akanin kayawe honshisig da onkatan da Hashina da'i nashinan wa shishikanin ke. As they were apprehensive that the children would follow in case the trail was plain, they scattered very much when they fled from them. Eko da'i akiha koshihe she shishikanin ke nin han opati oshisik da te anin wa di shitan da'i ke johihi apa hashina apa. They were caused to assemble when they reached a place far away. Da'i akiha kaye na ta kisto apa ki anti koshihi. Therefore, when they arrived where there was a road that went along plainly, there they pitched their tents. Eton apa ati haki koyani an ojonke she de ni pakada dawaska gwe da'i shiye kitike. When it was very late in the afternoon or quite dusk, the players, having stopped, came in sight of the former camping place. Nanananin obahahi keti hombe kabanita show jowashianan ushawi ki shikate anin tan abatona tan in hipanan okashite mongoye otitan ti. Behold, no one was there. All the children made a great noise crying, all arrived at their old tent sites. Anda fe biashia nin gwe shishikanin ke kayaye antapa shianan yakitan janiati te ti shake ti kiakahira tadede. And the girls who were somewhat grown went about finding oars that had been dropped, and deer sinew also. Ka ike mishika be akiha tatankishon na han deninata tiwe kiwahika she anihian ostena antan takon nampa. And the boys who were related to each went together in their respective companies. Ka ike shetawe she akiha etanita na han deni okibatan ti etawe kiha anta weodashin kio uskon. Having placed the scatter bark around in a circle, they put grass on it, forming a lodge. Anin tan adaskaye inande ke jan ha odobakishie da ikanan mohi aki enan nekaye tan anti. They made the lodges large and in 5 places. They were very full. Kayawe tikide ke tanka, untanti satantiwa, nika okipihi. At length it was winter. Two were grown. Friend, let us be together, and let us make arrows for ourselves, said one. Eshanhi inananin sniwate, known by akiha na han, koda. Unknown by on mean ton, unton, kaye, wapoka wa, ajie ki, iriyamin. They made bows first. Each one finished a bow for himself. They made arrowheads, 100 in a lot. Ayawe, kimante, wohite, na mean, kashanan, mante, ajie ki. Kayawe, wapoka, kipahi, means ti, oshe. They made for themselves a significant quantity for each one to have. They made arrow shafts. At length they were dry. Kayawe, ajie ki, kashon, dishanan, ajie mi, nahan ye, kayawe, wapoka, kibistete, eshonhi, nikapishe. They glued them on. They glued feathers on so as to stick. Da'i hipana, pa'aki, da'i hipana, mashiwa aki kan, ego ta intin. And the one next put the sharp pieces, the arrowheads, in the ends of the arrow shaft. He finished 100. Ka'ike min obatan kanan te po'i hepewa, wapoka te kipahi keti, kiohonke okaje wapoka, kibastete ke ehon, kashanan he. And then one glued on the feathers, and again the other set putting the arrowheads in the ends of the shaft. It's shown untan mean te hipana asi mashiwa, untan shinon eshi te, kinin ye kanan tan wapoka te, kipahi ke ti, kiohon ke, okajite, kibaste te. They finished, and they slid a skin from one end to the other for quivers. When each had finished making a quiver for himself, he filled it with arrows, and one said as follows, Friend, let us go traveling. Da'i kashanan, untan da'i, papoi, ha, min ohonke teta eshi, ajie kiman oshi, nan anin, kashanan, kayeye man oshi ajie ki, ehon kibikaye enan, we wapoka wa untan min kenan, kotawita unde tikidani. And they went. At length there were a great many lodges. They arrived there when it was dark, and they stole horses. Untan da'i eshonhi koi akiha untapa tikide. Da'i etihi nan enanani hanapa she. Untan da'i wamonda kishonki akani. These Indians hated each other, so they made shields. Those two, the two boys stole, and with them they took the quivers and the quiver straps, and they went home. Deke kijoshape, okan shikana, nan eshi, kan kayawe, kyodoki, kakike enanpa, non bashetawe ninke wamonda untan weapa, dishai, ki man oshike, untan kiman oshi ikin, untan da'i tekide. They also took the horses home. They took many from the foe. They reached home, and they gave just a significant number of points to the grown boys who were that tall, about 4 feet. Da'i nan pa hebe kishonke akanin tan tekide, disha johi wakin shite. Da'i etiki untan kiwe na, hian kashon okaje, kiin taye, teta na han, sheto we, kota ha akiha, she stete, ata shitowa. And they gave the arrows to the girls, and to the boys who were that tall, about 3 feet, they gave coats. Untan kiwe na shonki akani, washio teta shimi, untan teta shitowe, kota ha akiha she, monshi, ata shi dabanin, kiwe na kishonki akanin shika. Friend, it is enough, said one, and they went to no place. They were always at the place where they arrived when they had been abandoned at play. Kota, enanta, ka ishon nan, idiyamin, untan dawe, ta hashiti nika ata ha te ti haki dai ati apa e anihian adiote na tashikate. At length it was winter. It happened that the buffaloes came, and there were two boys who had reached manhood, had bows and quivers. Eshon he anan anin sniwa te, anan atagiwa ye she te we giwe ye, antan koi shetaway non ba kota ha anin ki, kon nika anin man te antan kiman oshi. And they attacked the buffaloes. Each one killed 4 of them. And they reached home, the boys who caused the ponies to carry the meat having gone there to meet them. Antan dai, akidawe te we me, nan te de ye towa, waukaje. Antan dai etiki shetaway ke kutaha, wade na, ki shonki akanin shika ke ta, wakin tatoka nin ke anin tan, he ye gwe ta akipawa. As the people fasted in equal numbers in the 7 grass lodges which they made, the hunters followed the camp circles, distributing the meat, and were coming back to the other end of the circle. Antan ego nikashika nin ke stote he kan she ana ke ti penomba mo he tikide kota ha kayawe kis dca ke opana oti tan badoka wakin tan tadoka nin ke antan akiha ke ti shiada te ta e shi ohon ke okajite badoka. And as they had killed a great many buffalo, they gave a great quantity of fresh meat to every lodge. Antanigo awayanin te de ye antapa joey he te we kiwe na antapa kan she ana okaje tatoka ta na nanti. And they gave the skins equally for beds, and they gave to the lodges equal shares of deer sinew, and they went again to surround the buffalo. Antan kiwe na we kakoke wa honkata kan she agie kia jon antan kiwe na te ta tikide kan she ana okaje ta kan antan dai shinon ta omajan toshi tiwe ninke. And these chiefs killed 6. Hence, they were in good spirits, and they were very rich in fresh meat, and they gave again to those who had been left without green hides. Antan nan kahike shapete de ye, koishon ta nikati hotan ni tan, antan nika oste hi ti tadoka, antan kiwe na shinon ta shibabe anihian de nike mahin toha. It came to pass when it was summer that 2, 3, or 10 of the boys were grown by that time, and an equal number of the women were grown. And the 2 boys talked to each other. Enan giwe ye tatade nan, enan anin petan, she non ba dabanin, sho kidebanan okashite, shetaway akiha, na han abakanan ta she wida, antamin kan she ana, okashite washio way akiha, na han, ka ike shetaway non ba iye na ta na eshi. Friend, at last we are sufferers, let us marry. And these 2 leading boys had 2 sisters, and each boy having given his sister to the other boy, they married them. Koda washpani onkani ke kian kadashti unkanonke antan depa shetaway non ba disto weta anin itan ke non ba antan na han sheto anin tan karana ita itan ke teta eshi sheto da I kanon ke na pa. And they caused the rest to marry one another. And that summer, all who were somewhat grown took wives, 20 odd. Antan da I kaye na ushigi te ta kanon ke min eshi antan she patan jani kotaha akiha tatan kishon na han hebe kie kashinan shio way kidebenanon ba. And they alone made lodges. They made skin lodges of buffalo hide. The rest who were not grown dwelt in the lodges that were very full. Antan dai na hi kaye tikide kayawe shi ha tikide okaje te ha ushigi te ta kotaha akiha na han shi otina ke ti tikide she akiha ukipi hi. At length, they went on the warpath again, and both of these two boys who went before on the warpath went again, and they took 200 ponies from the foe and brought them home. Ishon he dai asi ohatotan shinon antan nan pe okaje de pa shetaway non ba be denin eto ha asi ohatotan denin shinon antan dai hepi non ba he kishon kiakani shika e kinin shite antan inike pa tekede. And they gave equal shares of ponies to the grown boys, and so they gave ponies to the smaller boys. At length, it was winter again. When it was winter, they shot at the buffaloes. All of the persons who had taken wives shot at them. Antan kiwe na kan shea na okajite ki shonki akani shika te tas shetaway na han antan kan kiwe na ki shonki akani shika te ta shetaway shika eshan he. Enananin sniwate shinon. Nanananin sniwate da yowi te tiwe. Jani okajite nikashika we kotaha anin bidi ye ki e kanshanan yowi apata. And hence everyone had a sufficient of beds which were given and of their sinew. In fact, they caused them to have a sufficient of all. Antan koi shong tan binishi ani ibanan okajete ki a jon kotaha akiha karana antan okajete ta kan ti deta da kaye na apaye ibanan okaje jani. And that winter they caused the rest to marry one another, and after that there was nothing worthy of note. And it was summer, and they shot again at the buffalo. Antan shesh niwate dai kaye na jani ushigite te ta kanonke eshi min antan kabanita she koyani anan dawadishta tan okaje waki uki antan enan anin petan antan dai yowi shinon te tewe. All dwelled in upright lodges. They set up lodges, 170. Thus they dwelt. Jani otina ti shikon kane tekede da oki kide tekede anhi antan kabanita penomba kadai otina. At length it was said, we are attacked. These two prepared themselves for battle. The lodges had been made for them in the very center. Eshon he ananani iya Okanike wakonda ya depanomba kitamin ke ki ajie nian we tekede ke anin hian kaye ye ajie pa ke ti okanskahi. The boys had said it to the people, when ye make the circle, make ye lodges for us in the center. At length they were attacked, as has been said. Shitaway ke anin iya inan teta nikashika. Atan tan ji kaye badoka tan kaye ji tekede aji onkwe keti okanska eshon he nika wakonda ya ego ani he ya. At length the horses' mouths were tied with lariats. Both went there. They attacked the foe. One took hold of one foe, and the other took hold of one. Both took hold of them alive, and they scared them, driving them away. Eshon he ki shonki akanin ke iha akiha akaske na we ki kande nan pa denin gwe da wakonda ya kin shite min owanan okaje min kin shi kai ke iman owanan okaje min nan pa owanan wa okaje ni antan dai nan pe wa Bashitan pa okoti. And one killed one foe, and the other killed one. And they chased them even till night. Come, let us stop, said both, and they reached home. Kaike min tere ye min kin shi. Kaike iman tere ye min. Antan dai dish ya we pa kehite hong shon hi giwe un bato iya nan pa Unton dai etiki. Having cut the hair of those whom they killed, they were in good spirits. Anin tan pa nishihate okaje kakike huwa dai te de ye. Nikati hotan kiritan. The women danced around in a circle, and they danced continually for 10 days. At length it was evening. A visitor has come, was said. It happened to be Ictinike. Where is the lodge of the principal head man of this tribe, said he. Wash your way ninke osha orobakishie untandai osha ninan agie kedebanan non bawa. Eshon he inananin pashide un ikidishie nikashika ani giwe anin iya enan atagiwa ye anta Ictinike haki teta tekede okashite itikadan da way kahike tanka iyenan. This is it, said they. He arrived there. I have come, my friends. Well, as you have been reported famous, I have been coming to hear you. And you are men. Be strong, my friends, said he. And one said, O elder brother, I give you a horse. No, younger brother, said Ictinike. He was unwilling. Tade enan away, e hon et he none ati, kodawe wita, how ego si, wakina uki, no shina shiti, un fi, tanashion g, untan, jinike nikawe, on washan kodawe wita, iye none, untan min iya, o wishin de un wiki, un shonkiakanin, honshi, wishanka, iya Ictinike, e hon anin kitaminke shi. I love only the quiver and arrows. It is difficult to get my food with what you have given me. Yes, said they. And he said, I would make arrows. He made 200 arrows. He finished them. He gave them to both. Elder brother, it is enough, said they. Shita ade nan shti, man oshi te, untan wapoka wa, enunta te shi ta dishe, ta non hon we, taton, jon gara na wiye, how away, untan iye nin, tamin ke kaye wapoka wa, e hon kaye ye wapoka wa non bahi, e hon kashinan pa, waki enan pa, wishinde enanta ka ishon nan away. And they made Ictinike a police servant, one to go on errands or act as a crier, and they were attacked. Untan kayawe Ictinike an nikan shan an uskon min de aki okashan sto de tan shota uskan ego ian yake untan nika wakonda ya. And Ictinike killed one. He took hold of him. Ictinike cut part of his hair and took it. He was accustomed to sing for the women dancers. Untan Ictinike tereye min. Onan Ictinike adikaye he. Untan dishe. Ehon anin wabada ta hoka aji. Washio wenin ke kiosha. Ictinike was very black. He caused the firebrands to go out, and rubbing them into powder, he blackened himself with it. And they now say that Ictinike was he who originated it, of Indians hating one another. When one kills another, they ascribe the blame to Ictinike. As Ictinike blackened himself with charcoal before he killed a person, it is reported, they say, he was the one who taught it. Ictinike anin joshishapehi ehon kaye na ta in ye ke ashitide untan biteka apata akakan ehon shade na ki enan yan untan da en chono ike she Ictinike anin ehon be shiada na enan okaje kijoshape min okan shikatan hao hotan min tiwa hao dai an hawa iman te ta Ictinike ego Ictinike shade na ki we ta shide etoha tereye an nikashika enan ta wakena uki iyawe etan min be ibahon na kide enan. In the course of time, different ones matured, and different lodges were set up, a great many. The children who had been abandoned were 2,000. At length, Ictinike said as follows, "My young brothers, I will go as a visitor." And they said, "Whither will you go?" "Yes," said he, "I will just go because I desire it." Keti sikta okaje wida ishi means the wa nan ye antan ishi tikide akiha oki kide antapahi shishika nin ke be anin hian adiote na akiha nomba hitanka eshon hi Ictinike kenan kiwishanka bideta ani he ego an ikide shie nikashika antan iyawe keti tatan how iye nan tamin kehi de tan komada enan. And they assembled the people, and these two grown boys who were head men were questioned. Ictinike said, "Come, tell me who are the fathers of the boys who are grown." And each of the two grown ones said as follows, "My father is such a one," describing his features, dress, etc., having called his name. And the rest of them said as follows, "We do not know at all." Ictinike departed. Antan da'i kistona nikashika nin ke antan deke nomba kisheto na han be akiha pa nikawe min kishon ena Ictinike iya giwe in kishe be nike idate ninke okajete shetowe be nike na han antan na han okajite nomba na han means the wa kenan in tate an mean waketan uki ita kirinan peyan disha anin tan banna ita ishashi kaike shigite waukaje kenan anko ibahan shihi Ictinike ide. And he slept each night in an uninhabited place. And when it was day, he walked throughout the day. He walked even till night for 4 days. On the 5th day, he arrived at the circle of tents. "Where is the lodge of the head man?" said he. "Yonder it is," they said. "Antan e hon, jana na hon timin, nin de joika niketi, eshon, enananin, hamba, e hon manin ye iashiti hamba te, e hon manin ye kehite, hon shon hi ajie hamba wa to wa, asi isatan homba e hon ati te ti badoka okaje kiti haki te ta tekide okajite nikapa iye nan eta ha enanta awe." "He went there. A visitor has come," said the man. And they said, "Come, do tell the news." The tents were standing very thick. They were put around in a circle. "Yes," said he, "some people were there. It may be that you abandoned some people." "Ehon eti hi an ikidishie nikashika ani giwe iya nikatan antan iyawe giwe on odake ketike akiha nashin tan shakoka hi nika kanan odobakishie how iye nan nikashika kishon akiha gwe enan etete sheji adiote na nikashika kishon." "Yes," said they, "we abandoned some people, some of our children, and the grizzly bear caused it for us. We feared him, so we did it to them." "How away, onko adiote na nikashika kishon, kishon okaje onkota shishika kaike manto kayena enan Agie onkoe onko non peye ki kon onko ekia enan wata. He said one of the two head men is left-handed, and the chief said that he was his. That is mine, said he. The mother cried when they told her about him, and the other one was the other chief's son. And he too said, such a one is mine. Iye ning min okajite nomba nikawe pa ta data no pe na kahike iya she ehon anin ita sheta wiye iye nun inda nin ke yakina apa odana eta ata ki kahike eshi min anin eshi tan kahike ishin ke Antan ehon enan pa iya te an min ta wiye. Ictinike said as follows: one woman was such a one, and so he described the others. And when they heard of their own children, they made a great noise by crying. And Ictinike said, in 4 days I will go home. And in so many days he went home. When he went home, he said as follows: Ictinike kinan washio min anin te an min antan kon e home wakina uki kie sheke antan apa winanshion okaje etawe shishika dinan peyan kayawe antapa shianan abakanan ta yakitan antan Ictinike iya tihon bato wa akide ta min ke Antan tikon johi hamba akide tikide nan akide tikide e hon kinan. They have invited you to remove your camp and come to them. They hope that you may come in 7 days, and they removed, and in 7 days they had arrived very near. Da iye ikipe na ji ta shikon oti dita antan giwe wata da konda sheji nan te giwe ti humbawa penomba antan da di hankanan antan ti humbawa penomba an weanin ati oskahi. Ictinike reached home. He said as follows: my younger brothers, I am sorrowful. Yes, elder brother, you ought to tell me whatever it may be, said one of the two. Yes, when your father was head man, he listened to the words of a total stranger and abandoned you doing wrong. I pity you both. Ictinike etiki ehonkinan kiwishanka wiyeatan he nante shike how wishin de enihon jita inkishe hite enan nante iya min okaji te nomba how nan diate ani nikapa ehon nashion na teta kiye okajean wawedisha badoka antan adiote na ji ekon shiwi kake enan pa washpaniska. As he made the hearts of both plain by his words, he sat with heads bowed. Both sat thinking. Ego ehon kaye ye kinante ke okaje nan pa inde abakananta ita kiye da kin ye we wakadana shi kipahi nan pa kinin ye ini anata. He tells the very truth. It was night. The left-handed one had gone to call Ictinike. Elder brother, be coming here, said he. And he arrived there. Yes, he said. Be gone for your younger brother, said the head man. He said, on reaching the lodge of the other, you will please go to your wife's brother. Yes, said he, and he went there. He arrived there. At home min he, home enananin, data dopena te min, hianin ta ban Ictinike, wishin de he deka, iye nun, antan ehon eti he, how iye nin, on hide, ajie dishan ka, iya nikapa nin ke iye nin, Akitan tikade tan okajite eshi wiuki tan deta ditahan. How iye nan untan etihi ehon etihi. And the left-handed one said, O sister's husband, my heart is sad on account of what my elder brother has spoken. Consider it. Yes, it is so, said the other. And he said, when they shall have come, let us do it. And it was day. Ictinike went to the bluff. At length, he reached home. Ka'ike data nopina mi iya. O itahan nante witata nante shike wake uke kaje tatan wishinde ani iyeye enan ikidi kadan ne how enan ta kon iya eshitan antan iye ning apa ta ite giwe on enan antan enan ani hamba Ictinike denin teta manashi odikote eshonhi ehon etiki. My younger brothers, they who have moved their camp are coming, said he. They came and pitched their tents. They pitched their camp are coming, said he. They came and pitched their tents. They pitched their tents on both sides of a creek. The tribal circle extending over a large tract of land. And the people who knew their own children came and pitched their tents. Kiwi shankada I Hawaii kikidi ha dike hi iye nun. Da itiwe antan shiye itawe kiti. Da ishiye itawe oti nika hi iye nun. Da itiwe antan shiye itawe kiti. Da ishiye itawe kiti aki. Akadan kahan okaje an watiska kishon tankatan bedoka dakiatin tan asi an tankas shikide okaje majan kaike nikashika be ibahon itawe dinampiyan shishika giwe itawe kiti. And as each one continued to seek his child, they were constantly moving back and forth among themselves in the distance. And they arrived to invite the two boys to a feast. The grizzly bear invites you, said they. They did not go. At length, a woman arrived. My sister's husband, you are invited, said she. Come to the lodge, said he. And he made the woman sit in the lodge. Antanego mi nan kahawaki na ta ote ita shishika ni ka. Iki he ni, iki di tong tong, o di shan ki, keti, ikan shika de, antandai ati ta, iki pe, non ba shetawe ke ta, an, onan, bide o shi he, mantonin ke, kiki pe, jie awe, da shi, eshon he, an washyo ati witini jinike aki pe na iye nun giwe teta tikide iye nun antane hon kaye washyo nin ke kinin ke ti tikide. At length a woman came and she said to him, my sister's husband, you are invited. Eshon he an washyo giwe ye antan iye nin taki witini Ictinike ikipe na. Come to the lodge, said he, and he caused the woman to sit in the lodge. And again he did not send her home. Her too he did not send home. And at length, when some of the morning had passed, again came one and said to him, my sister's husband, you are invited. Giwe teta tikide iye nin, antane hon kaye na, washo nin ke ta kanin, ke ti tikide. Antan shinon e hon shi hikide eta tekide eta enanpa e hon shi hikide tikide antan e shon hi nan kishon okajite osnati anin tede na shinon giwe ye min antan iya taki witini jinike ikipe na. Come to the lodge, said he, and he made the woman sit in the lodge. Giwe, teta tikide, iye nun, antane hon, kayeye, washonin, ke kinin, ke ti tikide. He who was invited was the left-handed one, and he made it a rule not to go. At length, the fourth one came. E hon be anin ikipe na anin data no pena tan min antane hon kayeye an kahike shi tade eshon he ito wa tan min giweye. My sister's husband, you are invited, she said. Come to the lodge, said he, and he made the woman sit in the lodge. Witini, jini ke ikipe na iye nin, giwe teta tikide iye nun. Antane hon kayeye washonin ke kinin ke ti tikide. And at length the grizzly bear came. Your wife's sisters have come for you heretofore, said he. Ictinike sat seeing him plainly. He did not love him, and the grizzly bear went home. At length the grizzly bear came again. My younger brother, cause your sisters to be coming, said Ictinike. Antan eshon himanto nin ke giweye. We han ka kidi dia je. En chono etoha iye nan. Ictinike kinin ye. Waide kide ki. Dawaska e hon e kan shi. Shitare ki. Ka ike manto denin tekide. Eshon hi manto nin ke giwe ye shinon. We shan ka. Kaye. We kiwi he anta hi. Iya Ictinike. He had a sharp hoe, and he came in sight, and he said to the grizzly bear, be gone. Why, wherefore, said the grizzly bear. Yes, nevertheless, be gone, said Ictinike. At length, his younger brother came in sight. E hon ani an, we shian poi, antan e hon, tan in hipanan, antan iye nin, teta mantonin ke, on hide, honey han, hanitan, iya mantonin ke, how, joa ke, shon jokide, on hide, iya Ictinike, e shon he, ita, kiwishanka, tan in hipanan. The left-handed one had a bow, and the other one came in sight having a bow. I give you your wife's sister, said the grizzly bear, meaning the left-handed one. And after one was coming with a rush, the grizzly bear went fleeing, and Ictinike rushed after him. He crushed his head in suddenly with a blow from the hoe. Hoo, said he. It is said that it is thus when they abuse a fallen foe. Data no pena tan min anin an mante an tan eshitan min tan in hipanan anin tan an mante wiki dita we han ka iya mantonin ke wakiwi data no pena tan min ka ike eshimin anin hi we an ochichi mantonin ke denin hashitan antan Ictinike ochichi na kabanita ke e hon bishion na itapa ti nashda hi we an otim e we shian te hu iye nan enan ta iya she enan ta e hon apa e ishishike an oshipade tan kinin shi. And they tied their horses. They exterminated those who came to pitch their tents, having come to see their children. Antan da'i akaske na itawe kishon kiakanin da'i niwade ye shiba be giwe ye antan shiye itawe kiti anin tan giwe ta ide itawe shishika.